I can smell my feet from here.
It's going in.
That's going in.
Welcome, golfers and gamers. We are the Lazy Links Golf Club. Welcome into the podcast. I have no clue what episode this is, but we're back.
Episode 6.
Episode 6.
I thought it was 7.
No, I think it's 6.
Okay.
Either 6 or 7, you guys will know because it'll be probably in the title.
I will correct
you. Thank you for tuning in. I am Sam Jagoda. I'm here with Isabel Prado, and I'm here with Nick Delfico. It's been a great day. Some of us have played golf. Some of us have not. I'm in the have not category.
Same.
I'm in the have.
But I'm also in the smells much better category.
This
apparently.
is true.
That
this is true.
also in that category.
All right, we're going to start off with a banger. And this is for the ladies.
She wants to get right into this question.
The ladies want to know this
They do?
question.
Really?
I saw
we
this
have
on
to answer it?
I saw this on TikTok, and it was the funniest shit I've ever seen. And I was like, I have to ask the boys. Okay, so do not talk till I'm done.
Okay,
All
yes,
right.
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. Oh!
I've trained them well. I've trained them well. Okay, so you guys go in the morning to take a nice morning shit.
Okay.
So is your thing just hanging down on the toilet? Do
Yes.
you get poop on it? Poop splashes when it's hanging
This is
down.
crazy.
Wait, pause. I'm not done.
Sorry.
Do you get poop splashes when it's hanging down in there? Like, is it just down in the middle? There was so many funny comments in this. Every girl was like, what the fuck? I never thought about this. This is crazy, right? But also another thing, some guys were commenting like, oh yeah, my shit just touches the bottom of the That shit was so funny. But, so what happens? Are you guys like holding it? Like, is it just there and there's poop splashes all on it? Like, what's going on?
Are we allowed to speak now?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. I guess I'll go first.
Take it away.
So,
I would
I mean,
really want
shit,
to
should
know
I take it
this.
away?
well, no, there's no like poop splashes, I would say.
Okay.
So I think it's a little bit different for girls because our stuff, our junk, is not as close to like our asshole as you would think
yeah,
it
'cause
is.
you got that little gooch thing.
Yeah. So like
we're in this. There's no way this episode is gonna stay monetized. Right?
we're not
We're getting
monetized.
banned.
We're not monetized anyway.
Hey,
so
by then we might be.
well,
We're definitely not making money
dude.
here.
Okay, I'm gonna have you. Okay, first time I ever like. This is kind of a weird thing to say, but first time I ever hooked up with a girl, I was like, oh, the vagina is like way lower than what I thought, because for our dick is like more up. You know, like it's not like
There's much more
below us.
separation.
Yeah, so
Okay.
for the guys, there's way more separation. So no, like there's no shit that gets on our balls that we don't wipe onto our balls or anything. It's not that close.
I would
You
counter
know?
with I've gotten water to the balls from the splash.
I would say yeah,
Go for it.
especially on a hot day if they're really dangling down there.
Yeah, but you don't hold it. You just are. You're just there. But
So
the
wait,
distance
you're-
does make a.
So you're
difference.
just like, let me see, like reenact, like
How?
Are you
so you're
out of
just
your
like
mind?
sitting, and the shit's just like you're just sitting,
Yeah.
that thing's just hanging.
Listen, I don't know how
Okay,
big
okay.
you
when
think it is.
when
but
when you shit,
I'm good. It's just.
I'm a lesbian, so let's.
when you shit, like you're not like sitting straight up and shitting. You're like you're bending over. You're like you're like this. So you're shitting the other way. Like I don't know what you.
Or even if it's straight down, it's like I'm here. I'm not down in here. I'm like here.
Okay, yeah.
We're
Yeah.
here, not here.
Okay.
I don't
like
know if you can see
this
my
is
hand.
exactly how I would position myself on the on the
So
toilet seat.
if you really get a good splash, maybe.
You
Okay.
it depends.
Gotta be dropping a
depends
ball
on the
down
kind of
there.
shit, though,
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Okay.
If you're a dude and you wipe back to front, there's no way you can do that without getting shit on your junk.
You go behind.
You have to go behind. You go in
I
front.
go in front.
You do not.
Yeah, I go in front.
No, you do
Straight-
not. You
straight
are
up.
lying to me right now.
That's how I was taught,
How?
bro.
Okay, now
What do you
I'm
mean, how?
now I'm with Issa. You like move everything out of the way?
Dude, it's not that close, is what I was telling you.
No.
Wait,
it's
when
not.
you're
It
going
is.
to the front,
it is because
Nick.
you're pulling to the front.
Dude, my asshole's way back here.
Yeah.
My dick's right up here.
Yeah, you said you go through the front.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
So let's say you wipe. Do you not even look at it? Do you just drop it in?
No, I look at it.
So you got to pull it past everything.
yeah, I don't hit my dick, dude.
What if
Oh,
you actually
he's-
do?
He's
I've
definitely
never done
done
that.
that.
I've never
He's
done that. I
definitely
swear-
done
That's
that.
swear my life.
That is crazy activity.
Swear my
right
life.
there.
Yeah, I'm a front wiper.
Oh shit! This is another topic that we just jumped into. Damn.
Yeah.
So you wipe from the front and go like that.
Girls can't do that
Well,
because
yeah.
it's dangerous.
Yeah, we could catch infections, but
Yeah, it's a little different for you
Guys can't do that either.
Yes, you can. I made it this
They
far.
shouldn't.
Yeah, no, that's it's not as close. That's why I was getting into like the space between
I was on board
the
until you
space
said
between
that, bro.
my balls
I don't have
and my
that much
asshole,
space.
and then the space between the vagina and the asshole. That's why I started with that.
oh, we're
Thank
gonna
you,
have a lot of
TikTok.
clips for this one, ladies
Oh,
and gentlemen.
I'm not collabing
We're
on these
we're
clips.
3 we're 3 minutes in, and we have. Oh wait, how many minutes are we actually in? I have it timed. We are 6.5 minutes in.
Perfect.
And we
Wow.
have all these clips.
And we're already banned from every platform. Great.
Nah, Spotify.
That's a normal question to ask. I mean, people want to know.
I think we gotta get real.
Yeah.
You know, people. That's definitely a good question. I didn't expect that. I don't know if you did.
No, I did not expect that.
I didn't tell him about it.
She was like, I want
I'll
to
say
get
I
right into it.
don't. I know some people are hanging down into the water, but like, I think the average man is high and dry.
No one's hanging down to the water. That's
like the
bullshit.
balls, maybe.
I mean, unless the toilet is overflowed, you know, like if
Yeah.
it gets clogged and it's just like way up there.
Eesh.
That's the only time I think
Yeah,
that
I
might
think
have
most
happened to
people
me.
are good. I'll say this: sometimes you just like flop it on the edge of the front of the seat. You know what I'm saying? Am I wrong about that?
I've done that before.
Because you're just chilling and you don't think about it. Like
That
put it up
is
there.
such a funny thought. Oh my god, we have to post this on TikTok. No, you have to post it and stitch it to the women that were like, "What happens?" You have to
Oh,
post.
you have
it.
to. Did you save the post?
I can easily find it. Trust
Okay,
me.
save the post, send it to us so we can save it,
Oh
and
my.
then we'll stitch it to the
I wouldn't
comments.
say you always put it up there, but
That is
sometimes.
so
No,
funny. So you just like sling
Yeah,
it.
why
on-
not, right? You
Yeah.
don't do that in a public toilet.
Ever.
If you ever do that in a public toilet,
No.
you have some infection and
Never.
it's
Yo.
all your fault.
Yeah.
If you're at home, you can get it up there, put it out of the way, put it on the top shelf. If you're on a public toilet, you back up a little bit, let it hang. You're good.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, put it on
That's
the
just
top.
the way of
So,
the
so
road.
going back to you wiping from the back,
Yeah.
how do you then look to see if it's all clean then?
What do you mean? You
One,
just look
two.
up.
One,
This is
two.
It's literally boom.
Balls.
And then
You
it's
already
still-
touched your balls.
No, I didn't. No, ready. You go under, boom, and then I look and I just drop it. I don't have to go
So
all the way
you're
around.
way
like,
back.
that's
You're
crazy.
riding it way back there. You're sitting all the ways back on that seat.
There
as you
is
can.
enough space there, dude. I don't know what you think. Like there's this triangle right here. I have more space than that in my toilet for sure, for sure.
That
Hmm.
is.
You should
to me,
try
that's
it.
Very question. I'm not trying it.
Have
Everybody-
you ever tried it?
No.
See,
'Cause it's
how would you
ridiculous.
know? See, he doesn't know anything, guys. If you're a back
guys,
wiper, try the front.
Hey, you guys, have you ever tried jumping off a cliff? You should try it.
It's
How
not
do
the
you know
same
something bad's gonna happen,
thing, dude.
You haven't tried it. You don't know. Jump off that cliff.
Oh my god, that's like saying, oh, I can only do a front flip. I've never tried a back flip. I'm like, just try it. That's
I
the
might
better analogy.
break my neck.
See.
I love that I brought this up.
Oh my god, we're gonna be talking about this
amazing.
for a while after the podcast. It's never gonna. This might come up on our next episode.
This is
we
cutting
topic.
friendships right now. No, I'm kidding.
Well, folks, I have done it.
Then what? Jump
I
off
have
a
shot.
bridge?
I have shot even par.
Oh,
yeah.
First time in my life. Thank you.
Oh my
that
god.
was awesome
Am I a
to
trash
witness.
golfer now?
He's
No.
Sounds
he's
like
getting there.
we were
I'll be-
all there. Like we were there for
Yeah,
the
it was
moment.
us.
It was awesome.
I came for
And-
the back nine. I didn't see the front nine.
I
But
kind of
It's okay.
choked the under par round. I'm not gonna lie, because one, I played the hole number one is a par 5. Probably should par that one. Maybe could birdie it. And I played it with pitching wedge only for a video, and I made a bogey. So that was dumb, but that's kind of part of the job. And then 18, I'm 1 under through 17, even with the bogey. And I get on the green with a birdie putt, and I wanted that birdie so bad. Nice 2 under par. It sounded juicy.
yeah.
And I blew it way on by, 3-putted, made bogey.
Ooh, yeah, that was a hard
Yeah.
3-putt.
But considering how I honestly have choked a lot of times trying to shoot my personal best, which was like a 74 or a 75, so a couple shots off even. The fact that I only choked and it was like one shot on 18 was like, that was awesome. I felt
He was
so
on
good.
it though. He was the whole time saying like, "Oh,
Yeah.
I can't play bad."
Yeah, I
like,
was
I'm
playing
just
way
playing
more
so
confident,
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think on hole 15, you were like, guys, I know I'm not going to choke because I'm just locked in right now. Like,
Yeah.
I'm shooting my best score ever today. It's happening
Yeah.
right now. And then you literally proceeded to go birdie.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you bogeyed the 18th hole. But, like, the 2 birdies you got, dude, he almost holed out. He was 3 inches away from an eagle on the
Yeah.
first birdie. And then on the 17th hole is a hard par 3. You drained a 20-footer.
And I think the 18 bogey wasn't so much a choke as over-aggression. I was feeling so good after, like, making birdie putts in the last 2 holes that I was like, there's no way I could miss. Like, I've got this. And it was another, like, 20-footer. Missed it way on by. And had I just lagged it in there, then we're, you know. But I was just riding too high at that moment. I was like, yeah, we got this.
You know what's funny about all this, too? Like, on our first episode, you were talking about your best score at Dobson being like 78.
Wow.
So now your best score ever is at Dobson, and it's even par 72.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
There you go. The 71 coming soon. But that was when I started playing golf in 2020. I goofed around with golf in college and all that, but never shot below 100. Like, I never, like, practiced or anything. We just go out and goof off. So during COVID, I moved back to Arizona and picked up golf and just kind of got obsessed with it. I was watching it on TV. I was watching it on YouTube. I was, you know, trying to find all the tips and tricks on Instagram, the whole thing, and just could not get enough of it. And that's kind of how I got into wanting to actually make videos and things like that, is I just played it every single day, couldn't get enough. And I had all these amazing ideas that I was like, oh, dude, this would be so fun to do this, so fun to do that. And I'd go out and try to do it, and I'd shoot like a 14. I was like, all right, well, scrap that video. Like, I sucked so bad. So I literally had to, like, get better at golf to make my videos come to life. And
Never thought about that. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to, like, oh, yeah, come play this par 4 with me today. Like, 14. It's
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
shit, damn.
14
no,
shots later.
it was, yeah, that's literally what I was doing. And so I took some lessons and then have been playing just a whole lot since, but still have never shot par. And I always was like, one day I'm going to do it. And then just a super random, Issa texted me the day before, hey, we got a tee time at noon. You want to go with? And I was like, cool. Boom, that was the day. And I feel like it's definitely given me a sense of, like, I'm not going to do that every day, but I know it's in me, and I'm not afraid to be around even par anymore, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So,
Like, you kind of, like, once you kind of do it,
yeah.
it's like kind of for my first try breaking par, I didn't think I could do it until I did. And then now it's like, oh, I got that.
It takes the like anticipation out of, oh, I'm through 12 holes and I'm even. Oh my gosh, I better not choke this. Like, you're like, I've done it. Now I just need to keep going to the next hole and the next shot and making sure that one's good. And if I mess up, we'll fix it later. Like, it's awesome. It feels great.
Dude, you were playing good though. Like, it was, I wouldn't say. It was kind of a different
not
Sam,
average
essentially.
golf,
Yeah, I
It
mean,
was an average
you were
Sam.
just going up there and you were hitting shots. You weren't really thinking
They're
about
just
it.
dead
But
straight.
there was just more confidence in every swing, and even the putter too. Like, I feel as if you get a little bit nervous with the putter.
Yeah.
And there was no stopping him. He missed one like little short putt on the back nine at least.
Yeah.
But besides that, dude, I mean, every putt I felt like could 50-50 drop no matter where you were.
I think the putter was the biggest difference from that round versus some of my other ones where I've been 5 or 6 over, because it really wasn't like I was crushing driver or killing the irons or stuffing wedges. It was just like everything was good. I wasn't really making big mistakes, and then I was able to make enough birdies to, get rid of those couple of bogeys that I'd made earlier in the round. So it was just consistent.
You should have
solid.
kept your stats for that one. That would have been cool to see.
That would have been cool. I bet my putting would have been a lot better than my average putting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see any like big hooks or like big misses. You know,
No.
you were hitting the greens or maybe on the fringe or something. Like,
Yeah.
you didn't have any crazy chip shots where you had to make a crazy up and down par.
My driver was a little bit left right, but that's Dobson for you. You can get away with doing that. I had like 18. I hit it to the wrong fairway. 2. I hit it to the wrong fairway, but was able to just get it on the green and have a birdie putt either way. So
Hey.
it was fun. It was a great round. Hopefully I can do it again. Hopefully it wasn't a fluke, but I don't believe it was, because I just don't play 18 holes enough to log a lot of those. But I felt like my game's improving. I'm making more pars, making more birdies.
Oh,
so.
yeah, for sure. I think it's improved a lot.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Your game's definitely gotten better. Honestly, we played last year for the first time was the first time at Dobson or was it Quintero? It was me
When
and
we played the
Cannon.
first time?
Yeah.
We played at Quintero for sure. I don't know if we'd played before that round.
Okay. No,
Let's
yeah, because
think.
I remember my one of my comments to you was like, I actually thought you would be worse at golf in person.
Oh,
Like,
thank
I didn't mean it
God.
to be an asshole, but
That's
like
a very
he,
Nick thing to
he
say.
only this wasn't the first thing I said to him. Okay, but I was
He's
like,
like, "Hey,
honestly, like you're better than I thought you were. Like,
Thank
that's
you.
kind of how I said it. And I didn't
'cause
mean
I
it
definitely,
to be mean.
I
but,
definitely
like,
don't have like when I post my content, there's no sense of like Sam is a good golfer. Like
He's
I'll obviously
actually a
show
golfer,
that.
yeah.
So like I'll play a match versus Issa, and I'll have a terrible round, and she'll make a birdie, and I'll post that anyways. And it's
Yeah.
so people go, oh, like that's who Sam is. But
Yeah.
I can get it done sometimes. You know. What I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, it's not all that.
He could definitely get it done.
But I'm not the person that's redoing shots to
True.
make sure I look better than I am for sure.
True. Well, I'm waiting till I post my shank in a couple of days.
Oh yeah.
It's amazing. Are you gonna ask your question today?
Oh, I
Are
can.
we gonna have a session with you?
Sam-
So
Sam
this
has
is-
a big question, and you have your philosophy class.
Yeah,
I want
right.
the that's what I was asking for. The
think he has
philosophy
two
class.
different-
philosophy class is on summer break for this week.
Oh.
Okay.
So next episode we'll have to bring back a philosophy
Okay,
class.
Gotcha.
But I do have a quarry, if you will, a qualm, I
Whatever
I don't
those
know
two things
what.
mean.
Yeah, what are those?
have a question.
Okay.
Actually, and here's how I'd like to format it.
All right.
I'm gonna ask Nick the question. You and I are gonna help judge his answer on it.
Okay.
And
I'm scared.
I
I don't
would
like
prefer
this.
it if you could stick to one word answers. You don't need to explain.
One word. Okay.
Unless we say what the, then
Okay.
feel free to explain. Okay?
One word
Okay.
answers. I don't know how I feel about this, but hit me. Oh, he's got to clear his throat and everything.
We'll start general.
Okay. So it's a series of questions.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, let me get
Nick
set up here.
Delfico.
Yeah.
What percentage of the YouTube golf community could you beat
Ooh.
in a cage fight?
In a cage fight?
Yes.
So when you mean
To make somebody tap out, no rules, just brack.
Oh.
percentage of like the big YouTubers?
Oh, and we'll take it social media golfers.
Okay.
One word.
Well, he's asked me a percentage.
Okay, 1%, bitch.
Guys and girls?
Yeah, sure.
Bitch, don't promote women
If
men hitting
Hey.
women.
All right,
It's not
He
hitting,
said
it's
no.
a cage match.
If it's women, I would say 75%, like including men too, and then men maybe half.
Okay. That was lower than I thought you were going to say. I would put you higher.
You
personally.
think?
Yeah.
I would not put him that high.
Let's go names.
Okay. I don't necessarily know how to fight. Like I'm not wasn't
You
taught how
don't
to fight.
know?
I mean,
feel like you
Yeah,
could.
I
I've
feel
done-
like he's just a big guy, but no fight.
I mean, I've done some striking classes, but like
dude.
I've only done 10, so I don't know.
You've done 10 striking classes. Think about the social media golfers. Who
I mean, maybe 60.
knows how to fight?
I don't know, dude. It just
I'd give you 65%.
Okay.
Let's start with some names.
Oh,
No,
wow.
you wanna-
This is...
I'm not throwing out names.
Yes or no?
Of people that I could get
Oh, shit.
right now.
Sam is like really bringing this out today. It's
Blake-
a crazy podcast.
Blake Mullen. Dialed
Ooh.
golf.
I don't know.
He is
He-
the
he might-
biggest teddy bear.
Yes or no?
I'd probably say no. He
Yeah.
outweighs me by a lot.
Blake
Yeah,
like
but
huge
I feel
difference.
like he wouldn't really like want. He wouldn't do that.
But like in a cage match, if you're putting us in a cage match where we have to,
Yep.
like it's you have to do it until someone taps out. In a situation like that, where he's gonna really come at me and I'm gonna really go at him, I think more times than not he might get me.
Okay, Remick Carlson.
I think I would.
You know damn well Remick is like hell no.
But there is a supernatural strength that some men who can't fight acquire through anger. And I think Remick might be able to tap into that. The CEO of golf is who we're talking about, by the way. Maybe
Yeah.
if like during the picture pops up or something. You know
He might be. Yeah, he might be.
I
Able
think
to tap
his
into that.
anger strength might.
I also
get you.
think. I also think I could potentially tap into that too if he hit me in a weird way. I feel like I might have done that before.
Okay, let's get it going. Let's run the fight.
Dude, let's go.
$1 million fight right here. Two
Run it
golf
up.
and
Yes or no? Mason Nutt from Busted Jack Golf.
I think he would probably take it. He over doubles my weight or doubles my weight.
Cole from Busted Jack Golf.
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Mason's getting you.
Mason's gonna get me.
Mason's getting you.
I mean, all he has to do is put me in like a lock or something, and I think he could do it pretty easily.
True.
Let's
He's-
go. Garrett Clark.
Me.
He's pretty tall. You think he's got some length?
I think we weigh about the same.
So what do you think, you're going to wrestle him, or what do you think, you're going to get him with a good punch? How's it going down?
I don't know. I feel like honestly, I feel like a lot of these guys, I know how to kick.
Yeah.
That I learned in the striking class. And I don't think a lot of people would expect that.
So like a good kick
And
to
and
the
a kick,
liver
a kick I can get like so his
or thigh.
wingspan is longer than mine, right? But if I'm gonna get you to the kick, I probably have an extra foot or two that I would get you with. So I don't think he would expect it. So it's like a longer reach. So like I could get him with a kick before he'd be able to hit me with the punch because I can get him from further away.
Micah
So I think
Morris.
Ooh, that'd be close because we're about the same size, like exactly the same size.
I think he's got country boy strength.
He might.
You got city boy.
He might get me.
Ooh.
It'd be close. That one I can't really say for sure. It would
Split
be me
decision. I
Yeah.
think maybe Micah might get you by a little bit.
He might.
There's so many
Tough to
guys
say.
out there that like I think it's like easy dub for you. It's not even like worth asking. That's like why I'm trying to think through the close
I think there are
ones.
some definitely really easy dubs, and I think there's some that are really easy losses as well.
What do you think about Dodd King?
I would get him,
You'd get him?
no doubt.
I think you'd get him.
Yeah. He could have that super strength though too. You never really know.
Okay, how about Short Game King?
I would get him.
You get him?
I think so.
Okay, counterpoint. Carol Priscilla.
Oh.
Me and Carol?
Yeah.
Me?
I think she might get you.
She's
No shot.
Bro, I don't know.
She might get me.
No, you're getting her.
Sada.
She's pretty strong.
I don't think there's a girl that would get me. Not one. Not in the golf
Really?
space. Yeah.
Ronda Rousey.
I don't know who that is.
What?
Sada's friend was in. She's a
Oh, actually,
MMA
she was an
fighter.
MMA fighter, and
Yeah.
she's I
Yeah,
think like right around my height too. She might be a couple inches
She'd
shorter.
definitely get your ass.
I think she could get me.
You're
She
done.
knows how to fight.
Yeah, you're
I mean,
done.
That's a huge advantage.
I mean, if you know how to fight, like it takes one punch. Although I don't think her punching me would knock me out. I think she would get me in like a hold,
yeah,
and
she
I
would
would have
hold
to
you
tap.
so fast. Yeah.
Because honestly, you know what's crazy? So, J&A, John and Ashton,
yeah.
dude, they know holds, and
So they could get
I
you?
have the funniest video of me like wrestling. I think it's Ashton, and he like tried to get me in an arm lock, and then he was on the ground. I just stood up, and I'm just holding his entire body with my arm.
Dang.
Like it's
So
actually.
you think you
the
could get him
funniest
even though he
thing.
knows the hold?
I don't know. Is that judo or something where trying to get people into holds, or is that jujitsu?
I mean,
they-
any sort of
if-
like grappling is like a
Grapple. So he knows how
Yeah,
to grapple.
jujitsu's
Jujitsu.
getting into different holds.
So I think if I could get him, I would
Yeah.
have to get him with like a punch.
Like
I'd
a
have
strike.
to I'd have to strike him out and get him to either knock out or tap out that way. I think if he got me like in a grapple, I think I could probably for the most part get out of it. But if he gets me in a hold, like I don't know what to feel. You know what I mean? Like, there's certain moments in the grapple where like you're done,
Yeah.
right? So I don't know what it would take to get out of like the point right before that. So it's like I don't know what I would need to feel to be like, oh, I can't let my arm go there, can't let my leg go there. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
You
So I
wouldn't know how
don't
to defend yourself from the grapple, basically.
I wouldn't know how to not avoid
Yes.
it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So it just depends. Like I've never really learned any of that stuff, like how to fight and how to grapple.
Last one, maybe.
Is there another question?
Bryson DeChambeau.
Oh.
Bryson.
You think he's getting you?
He's a
DeChambeau?
big
He's a
boy.
big guy.
Yeah.
I mean, but I don't know if he could fight.
I think he's a big boy.
He was 240 at his peak.
Is he 240 now?
He's like 200.
All right.
So at least got me by 20, 25 pounds.
Bryson's taking Nick, I guess.
Yeah.
I'll give it to Bryson.
I think that's probably fair.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anybody else that you want
Is
to
this
fight?
are you trying to start some beef with me? Is that what you're
I'm
doing?
just I don't know.
this is good.
See what's going on. Stirring the pot a little.
Okay.
I think like the golf matches are fun, but like fighting could be kind of sick.
Oh
yeah.
my
Let's start
God.
cage matches. Have you ever seen? There's this YouTube channel where these guys just get random people that fight like in their backyard. They just set up a bunch of hay or whatever, or like a
That's
cage,
sick.
and they actually like do these MMA things. They sign contracts. It's the craziest YouTube channel I've ever seen. I gotta find the clip or the name of the channel. But my uncle actually sent that to me. It was kind of funny.
Crazy. Wild.
Yeah.
What's that called? What's that movie? With the fighting?
Nacho Libre.
No. It's
Is it a comedy movie or is it a real movie?
or it's not
Like
a real
Rocky,
movie.
there's Creed.
No. It's called. It has fight in the name.
Fight Club
Yeah, I think that one's the one I'm thinking
with
of.
Brad Pitt
Yeah.
and Edward Norton.
Mhm.
Oh, so you want to start a golf fight club where we meet? Where should we meet? In the podcast room at Dobson Ranch and have a fucking brawl.
Meet here.
Right here, right now.
Place your bets before you walk in.
I think I would lose. Like, I think physically compared to a lot of them, I look fine. Like, I could win, but I have like no ability to like dominate. Like, I would try to talk my way out of like, dude, like, what if we just like baked it?
Well, I mean, I don't know how much you weigh, but like weight has a big part to play in it, and you're
Like
pretty athletic,
180.
right? So
Yeah.
like, I feel like you can kind of
Yeah,
outmaneuver
but,
a
like,
lot of the guys. You know, I think athleticism is
competitive-
underrated.
The competitive like need to go. I'm gonna like injure this person really hard so they can't injure me back. Like I don't know if I'd have that. Like I might be too passive and get smoked.
Yeah,
one
but
time.
if you're asking the question of like in a cage match who's going to take it, you have to anticipate that both are going to go after it. So like if you had to go after that's kind of like the mindset I
don't
put
know.
myself in just now to answer those questions.
I think there's a different, like, fighters are fighters because not only are they physically super gifted, but like they're just like they got that crazy in them where they just
Yeah.
want to kill the other person.
Yeah.
True.
And I don't think I have that.
Dude, that guy at the supermarket in Carlsbad.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't know if I'd
He
take
had
him.
that in him.
He had that in him though.
He would use a gun though, probably, bro.
Yeah,
Dude, he
literally
would use-
knife. You could.
he-
He
he-
gave me knife vibes.
He was a weirdo. That guy wanted to kill somebody and he picked one of us.
Y'all been playing any Fortnite recently?
Oh, I want to talk about that. I want to
Drop
talk
it
about
on 'em.
it.
Drop it on 'em.
So y'all,
Got a text this morning.
It was me, Nick, Ashley, which is she does photography and stuff. She's Tisha's girlfriend.
Shout out
and-
Ashley.
Yeah, and
She's the girl.
And Tisha's sister, what's her name?
Natalia?
Yeah, Natalia. Yeah, Natalia. So,
Okay.
sadly, Sam was not there to join because he was
I was working.
whatever.
Actually, he just didn't answer us.
He
Who
didn't
knows what he was
answer.
doing?
But we played our played our game, and then there was a whole squad coming at my team, right? And
At my squad.
At my squad, whole squad coming at my squad, and I'm just like walking around like, man of my business, like not getting involved because I'm like, oh, they probably got it, and I hear every single one of them panicking, like, oh no, I'm down, and then another one, oh, I'm down, and then another one, oh my god, I'm down, I'm like, oh my god, and then you hear that sound of like, when they're dead,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit! And then I have realized I have to go get their cards. My instinct was I'm gonna get their cards, but
Actually, I was still up. I
Oh.
wasn't. I was down, but you could.
But not out.
You could have rezzed me. Is
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
I
Yeah.
could have rezzed Nick, but Ashley and Natalia were dead. Dead. And so I come in. I had the wings. The wings are in this series here in Fortnite.
They're
had
back.
the wings, and before this fight, I had been watching and analyzing other players because I'm trying to get better. So what I
Yeah.
do is I sit there and I play a game, and once I die, I watch the best player and I watch them till they finish, and I'm like, what do they do differently than I do?
Have you really been doing that?
Yeah.
That's that
Okay.
Tom Brady shit. Watching
Yeah.
that game film.
Dang, okay.
Yeah, so I've been doing
Respect.
that. So I'm like, what do they do differently? So I watched this one guy, and he was using the wings. He was literally ascending as high as he could and then dive bombing.
Oh yeah,
Really
you did
hard.
do that a couple times in that
So
fight.
then there was like a whole squad, right? I was like, this is the time to do it. So I got my wings, ascended as high as I could, and fucking was dive bombing on them and knocked two of them. I think you guys knocked one. Then I
Yeah.
knocked two of them, and there was one more guy left. And then the guy like bolted, like he was gonna leave, and I was like, damn, he's gonna have to come back for the guy's card. So I just waited, and I was like, kind of waiting, okay.
You
wait
also
a
did get
second.
third party too. There was another team that came in.
I don't remember that, but make me sound better, why don't you? So apparently there was another team that came in, but so the guy leaves, comes back to get his teammates' cards. I pull out the AR and I'm like, "Prrrr." I did not miss a shot, and I pulled through for my team, got
Hell
their
yeah.
cards, res Nick, and
Yeah.
brought them back to life.
Honestly, the coolest part about that was I couldn't watch her because I was still like, knocked.
Trying to hide, yeah.
Right. So I was hiding right next to her, and I was like, just res me really quick because like someone from the other team came in. The last person you were trying to kill kind of dipped, but it was like a 1v1 between them, but one guy dipped. And then I was like, just res me. You're like, no, I got this. She goes in. I'm like, oh my God, here we go.
Yeah, they were literally all yelling at me like they're like,
dip.
just leave,
run."
just leave. There's a whole team you need to leave. And then Nick's like, res me, hurry up, res me. And I just hear all this screaming in my headphones, and I'm trying to focus on what is the thing I need to do here.
Yeah.
And everybody's yelling in my ear. I'm like, oh my God, so stressed, but God.
She said, I got this.
I said I got it.
Dude, and she came in clutch, and we didn't win that game, but we got like second. After
Yeah, we
that.
got second.
It was pretty badass.
But it
honestly.
was
And
badass, yeah.
I think in the same, like, in the way that my even par round, like, unlocked something. Like, that shit unlocked something in you.
No,
'Cause now
for
you're,
sure.
like, way better.
Yeah, I am locked in now. Now I be like strategizing. I don't just run in all stupid. I'm like, how am I gonna fuck these guys up the
Yeah.
right way? Yeah, it
Love it.
really
And
changed it.
I think we can all agree now. when you like started asking us to play Fortnite with you, it was basically like we would do everything and Issa would kind of wander around.
Yeah,
Like
for real.
you weren't
Yeah.
a gamer, right?
Yeah,
You hadn't
I did
gamed.
not.
So like think about, not only are you new to this video game that's been getting constant updates and developments and metas and whatever else for the past 5 years, 6 years, you also have to learn how to use a controller. You also have to learn how to, like, when your stuff's going down in your headphones, where is it on the screen? Like
Yeah.
the whole world of gaming was new, and now here we are where Issa's getting solo dubs, she's squad
Yeah.
wiping, she's clutching up. Like, very impressive.
Thanks, guys. I did get a solo dub today, and my heart was pounding. First solo dub. Oh my god.
I didn't know that was your. I didn't know you haven't gotten a solo dub
Yeah.
prior to that. Because you don't
Never.
really play solos, do
No,
you?
I never really play solos, but then I was like, I'm gonna start doing it. That's when I started watching the players that were better than me, because I'm like, oh, solos are like, usually I feel like solos are for really, really good people. Like
Yeah.
you play solos because
Kinda.
like you're just like
You're like,
usually
oh, the teammates
dominating.
suck.
You don't need anybody. Yeah, you're like dominating by yourself. So I'm like started watching other people playing solos because I'm like, oh, they just killed my ass. How'd they do that? Whatever.
Right.
And then I watched it. But yeah, I got my first solo dub today, and oh, it's
a
the
big day.
best feeling. I
That's
just turned
dope.
that Xbox off. I was like, yes.
Dang.
I think that's what has ultimately made Fortnite the lasting game that it is. It's so fun. You know, the colors are bright. Everything's so fun. Like they keep the maps and the guns and everything changing. But it's the adrenaline, the true sweat and adrenaline you get from being, you don't even have to win, being in a top 3,
Oh,
being in a top
yeah.
2 situation. And you truly feel like it's like the fourth quarter of a game and you've got to hit the clutch shot. Like it's
Yeah.
real fight or flight. And that, for me at least, was a unique thing. I guess when you played COD, like Search and Destroy, you might get some of that. But to me, that was more just like being nervous, and like just the real adrenaline shakes that come from a Fortnite endgame. I think that's why people like fell in love with the battle royale, and
I would agree with that.
it's so fun. Even today, like how long is this? We've been playing. I've gotten more victory royales than I have any idea. Like probably hundreds and hundreds of them. But every single time I'm there and I have a chance to win it, I get that like
Yeah.
I'm trying
Yeah.
so hard. I've got the adrenaline going. Like
It's
it's
so
just
true.
the best
You
feeling.
talk differently too when we're like in the last 3.
I guess
You're like,
more
get over
serious.
here, get over here. We need to come on this side on the corner. Like he is
Yeah.
really gaming.
He's like, all right, we're going top of the mountain right now. Let's go.
I
Yeah,
flip into
he's
tank commander
in.
mode,
Yeah.
battalion commander.
Yeah, you're really locked and loaded when you're playing nowadays.
You guys think gaming with your significant other is something that you want to do either now or like when you're older and in the future? Is it something that's important to you in a relationship?
Well, you mean like gaming like Fortnite or any games?
Just being able to play video games together.
I wouldn't say I would need to or that would be important to me, but it would be cool for sure. Like
If your future girlfriend, wife said, "Oh, you're a gamer," and hated him, would that be a problem, or would you be like, doesn't matter to me. I just won't play games.
No, I would still play my games and she'd have to deal with it. I don't play that much. I literally only play with you guys, and we don't play every night. And when we do play, it's like a couple
Yeah.
hours. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's, let's say I play 6 to maybe 10 hours on a heavier week,
Yeah.
right? So like that's really not that
On a
much.
heavy flow week, 6 to 10.
heavy flow.
I think it's fun to play
Yeah.
video games with your partner because Trixie and I played It Takes Two, which is literally
Yeah.
for couples, and it's like you're a divorced couple and you have to go through this like series of things, like trying to mend your marriage and come out like at the end together, right? And it was such a fun game, and through that game, like Trixie and I had so many problems, ups and downs within the year while we played that game, and every time we hopped back on it, it was like, oh baby, like
Yeah.
because it was like those small little things the game would show of how to like save your marriage or whatever.
That's
it was
awesome.
like important in our relationship, so it was so fun to go through that game together. So I think
Yeah.
it's really cool if your partner plays games, and yeah, it was fun for us.
Yeah.
Have you ever played Overcooked?
We did. We played Overcooked because Sam recommended it to us. Have you played it?
I have not played it.
Dude, no, that game.
That
was
one's gonna cause the
anxiety.
divorce. Yeah,
Yeah,
It's the opposite.
anxiety and literally divorce for real because
never played it.
you're basically chefs. Like you're two
Oh,
chefs.
you told me about this.
Yeah, and you have to like cook and make these orders or whatever. It sounds simple. It is not. It is so fast and like
Yeah.
so fast paced. You're anxious. You're yelling. Sometimes you have to throw ingredients from the other side while the map is moving and stuff. They could
What?
fall off. You can fall off the map. The ingredients can fall off the map. Like so much shit can happen. Trixie and I, we stopped playing that game. One, because causes so much anxiety. 2, because we are screaming at each other. I'm like, babe, throw me a lettuce. Babe, give me the fish. I need steak. I need this. I need that. And then she falls off the map, and I'm like, are you fucking serious right now? Like, seriously, just fell off the map. You wasted a whole, like, 15 seconds. We have, like, 5 minutes to make these orders. It is so stressful.
That's
so much fun till it's not.
So
Sounds like
I
a lot.
heard,
Yeah.
and I don't know if this is a mod or an update or something, but I heard you can actually play with like groups of 4 or like 5.
I think you can, but I'm not sure if you can, like, do it. I think you'll have to be on the same console.
Yeah, you can't do it online, but like if you're all in the same room. So I've seen like videos of parties on like TikTok where they're doing it,
Yeah.
and there's
They're
always
doing
the. Well, no, they're not. Okay. All
Okay.
right, I didn't know we were thinking like that.
we were talking
Where they
about
were
some weird
playing
shit
the
earlier.
game. Excuse
We
me.
did start off the podcast a little weird.
That is
Ooh.
true. That's all Issa, man. We're just
Honestly,
wholesome,
yeah,
wholesome podcasters here, and she's got all the.
I'm just bringing in the girl tea. Girls
I
want
guess
to know.
so. I guess
Oh,
so,
and
yeah.
speaking of the video games with your significant other, I think, let's say your significant other doesn't like video games at all. I think you can eventually find a video game that she would maybe
Yeah,
like.
yeah. I agree.
And
with that.
on top of that, we need to play as a team or as a group Fall Guys.
Oh,
we need to
yeah.
get that game, Isabel. It is. I've never.
Who brought it? Who said that last time?
It was Nick
Can you
last
tell me
time,
what
too.
it's about again, though? Because I
So
don't remember.
you're basically this like character that, and it's hard to control the character. So like it might be a little bit delayed for a jump, or it's hard to grab or whatever. But basically, it's an obstacle course, and every round like people are knocked out. So that there's 60 people to start. I think it's 60, right?
Yeah.
And then,
you're like
you
a
know,
little bean man.
Your little bean man running on doing these stupid obstacles or challenges, and like let's say 20 will get knocked out, so then it's down to 40, and then it's down to like 30, and then it's down to 12, and then final 6 are in the final round, and there's these just special like crazy levels, and it's just so like you have to play it to understand the frustration.
Fall Guys.
Fall
funny.
Guys,
Yeah.
because
Very
like you
cool.
fall off the map, and then if you fall off the map enough or on certain challenges, you're like automatically eliminated.
Damn.
And
I
it's-
hate those.
Yeah, and then you have to start over. I'm telling you, like,
Yeah, it's
if I had a
great.
group of friends, because I'm screaming at the TV, I'm like, no, god damn it.
Yeah.
It's so
Wait,
funny.
can you play like online, or is it what Sam was saying, like 4 controllers in the same?
No, no,
Online?
no, online.
But I'm not
Oh,
sure if
online?
you can play with console.
I think you can. I
Okay.
think they made an update where you can. Now.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
I
We should try.
for a while it was just PC.
Yeah.
So me and Sam could definitely play,
Mm.
but we'll find a way for you to play.
Yeah, we get you
Yeah.
on my laptop or something. Worst case scenario,
Could you
but
get it on a Mac? Do you have a Mac?
yeah, you can.
Oh, I
don't
do
know
have
how
a
well it
Mac.
would run it though. It's
Hmm?
probably fine though.
Yeah, and you can plug your controller into the Mac or Bluetooth it.
Maybe some Fall Guys
Mm.
content coming. That was like
That we have
after, in my mind, that was like the final stage of COVID gaming.
Yeah.
Because here's how
Or
how it went down for me.
Among Us.
I thought that was before Fall Guys.
Yeah, that was
Maybe. Oh
before.
yeah, maybe it was.
I thought it was
before.
so. This is how I remember it at least. Fortnite carried the early game. It was big. It was and then people got quickly like Fortnite is so sweaty. I cannot crank. I can't go in the practice mode and crank 90s for 40 minutes to make
Yeah.
sure I can play. So they went to Warzone, started playing Verdansk, and to me that's prime COVID gaming was
Verdansk for sure.
Verdansk squads with the boys. Yeah, I my favorite gun was the AMAX.
Really?
That was you ever remember that AR?
My
The-
favorite was the Bruin.
Yeah, it was good too.
like
the
the
Bruin
Bruin?
was nice.
Oh,
But that's the
it's-
LMG. I did like
Yeah.
that one too. But the AMAX with the Mac 10 SMG was I would drop 20 bombs. I promise you. Any other gun, shit. If I had the AMAX and the Mac 10, I would kill 20 people in one lobby.
Mm.
And then Verdansk, people got a little bored of it, and I don't remember at what point they switched the map. But when they switched the map, everyone hated it pretty much.
Caldera.
And that was when these other like party games started popping up that people were like, oh, okay, great. Now this isn't so competitive. It's a fun, there's like role play entertainment, you know, you can stream it and it's not just like I have to try my hardest. That was Among Us, and quickly followed up by Fall Guys. And that kind of coasted the rest of the way through, at least for me. But Fall Guys was like right at the end where it was like, hey, we're getting close. But there was like probably a good 2 or 3 months straight of Fall Guys. It was just awesome.
Yeah.
Prime gaming.
Fall Guys was really fun to watch, and then I couldn't play it for a while because I didn't have a PC, but I think they made that update for the Xbox. But I was watching specifically Tim the Tatman.
Yeah.
And I don't know how many viewers he gets on average, but I think it might have been 30 to 50,000 viewers every time he streams. But because he couldn't win the game, like he's not known to be good at video games. He's funny, but he also can pop off.
Mm-hmm.
But he
And you get a victory crown for winning the whole thing,
yeah,
right?
you get a victory crown for like winning the series, right? And he just couldn't do it. Like every one of his friends, streaming friends, have won, he just couldn't win. He would always like make a stupid mistake, or then people started to grief him, so they tried to get in his lobbies and like grab him and hold him from going through the challenge.
You can do that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And eventually he had like 500,000 people watching him because he still couldn't win. He would stream it every single day for like weeks, and he couldn't win. It was so
my
funny to
God.
watch. Just like him getting frustrated is the funniest thing ever.
So I need to check that whenever I get home. See
You
if I
should
can get
literally
it.
look up videos on it
Fall
when you get
Guys.
home. It's so fun.
It's a good game.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that expensive or anything like that.
I think it's is it
I
not
have
free
the
to play?
Game Pass.
I don't know.
thing.
I don't think it's free. No.
If it's not free, it's only $20.
Okay.
And while we're on the subject of games that we can throw out, the last one that I don't think you can play on console with us at least is Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves.
That one, I've
open
only-
world pirate game.
I have not played it, but I've seen a lot of clips on TikTok. It
Mhm.
looks so much fun. It looks hilarious. Like there's Kraken.
Yeah.
You can. It's basically a pirate game, right?
It is. You're on a pirate ship with your buddies. You can join in with randoms too, but
Just sounds so crazy when you
say
say
it
it like that.
Oh, yeah.
You're on a pirate ship, guys.
no, it is. Yes, you can now they have it. So you can name your ship. You can design it a million different ways, whatever, and you're just open ocean, and it's really fun. The only thing that's not going to be good for Issa about Sea of Thieves is it's a big time commitment because you pretty much if you're on it for like an hour, you're not going to stack loot.
I was gonna say you're probably gonna be on it. You could be on it for like
4
what,
hours,
4+
5 hours,
right?
yeah. Because
like-
you're
it's like
because
Monopoly
you're
game.
going around and your goal is basically get a
Y'all
giant
are
haul of
fucking
loot
nuts.
and then sell it so your overall net worth raises. So you go raid an island, you go do all these different quests to get more money. You see another ship going by, you're gonna try to sink them. You know that's the fun part. But if you're only on there for a little while, you pretty much don't make a lot of money. So everyone, like whenever I play Sea of Thieves, it's like that's today's activity.
Have you ever like been killed by a Kraken, like sinking the
Yeah.
whole ship?
Yeah.
How does that even happen?
Well, if you are new to the game, the Krakens and the Megalodons are very scary because they're random world encounters. You're sailing the ocean, going
They're
from
just-
island to island.
yeah.
All of a sudden, you hear music start. The water gets dark.
Oh no.
The clouds come overhead, and Kraken arms come flying out of the ocean and grab the shit out of your ship and start like punching holes in it, smacking you. The ink that it shoots out like burns you, so you lose health from that. And you have to like defeat the Kraken in order to keep your ship afloat.
Can you do that, or is there ways to avoid it entirely?
You can, if you have a very skilled captain, or somewhat skilled, like a reasonable captain. Why are y'all making fun of me for?
No,
no,
I'm like
I'm not.
just
She's just
shook
like-
by this
Oh,
information.
you're locked in. Oh, both
Like,
of y'all
I'm
were like
like-
smirking at me. I thought I was.
No, she starts smiling, so that's why I started
Okay,
smiling.
Because
okay.
I'm just like you're just.
She just can't believe what
So-
you're, what
so-
you're
Yeah,
saying.
like,
If
what
you
the-
have a skilled captain, you can sail out of it. So
Yeah.
as soon as the music starts, water gets dark. My roommate Brock is usually our captain. He'll be like, "Get the sails to the port side. Drop the back one." Like we just like fly into action as a unit.
What the
and we just sail out of there as quick as we can. But
Oh,
if you're
man.
new at the game, like I remember being horrified of any time I heard that music. I was like, "Oh God, we're screwed." And then you go.
can sail away, is what you're saying.
Yeah, if
Okay.
you're good and you go fast.
Okay.
But if the Kraken grabs you, then you have to
So-
fight it or you'll sink.
So you're sailing.
Yeah.
All of a sudden you hear the music. What do you do? You just go like straight 90 degrees left? Like how do you sail away from that? Why
Yeah,
can't you
you-
just continue on your path?
It is basic from what I remember of the Megalodon. Like it has to really grab onto your ship. So if you change courses fast enough and you
Oh.
like get out of the way, sometimes you can dodge it. But there are a lot of times I think where the Kraken just grabs your ship. The worst time is it'll happen while you're fighting another ship. So you're already
Oh.
preoccupied with. They just put a bunch of holes in the side of our boat with the cannons. I'm down there repairing it. Brock is putting out a fire that they started on our top deck. Whatever's going on. Ben's on the other ship trying to fight their pirates. Now the
you're
Kraken
jumping
grabs
onto the
us.
other ship.
Oh yeah.
Wow, this sounds so much fun. I'm so excited to
It's
start playing
it's
this
so tilting because when people sink you, they can yell over the megaphone at you and just be like, "Bitch, we took all your loot." Like
Oh my
they can
God.
roast.
Because there's a game chat, right?
Proximity chat.
Proximity chat. Yeah. So as they're fighting, they're probably talking shit to each
Oh,
other.
100%.
Yeah.
And,
That's so
uh,
cool, dude.
And there's
Can't
these
wait.
giant gunpowder kegs you can get off the islands that act like huge bombs. So what people will do is they'll grab a gunpowder keg, they'll climb up your ladder, sneak down into your ship and hide there until their ship pulls up. And then when you go to fight them, they'll light the powder keg and blow up your ship. And you're just cooked if that happens. 'Cause it's all chaos until you sink.
Dang.
And then when you die, you go to the Fortress of the Damned, which is like a ghost ship, and you have to sit there for like 30 seconds before it'll let you respawn back on your ship. So there's like a timer where you're just sitting there dead, like hoping your ship isn't sunk by the time you respawn.
That's crazy.
It's fun, but people are so good at it. I've been sunk in like 2 minutes flat. Like we see a ship, they're sailing at us, And then 2 minutes later, my boat sunk, and I'm
Wow.
done.
Jesus
so
Christ.
there are really good players, and
What
that sucks.
commitment.
I love committing to a game like that and
Yeah.
just being with people that kind of know how to play. Especially, I don't know if you played zombies, right?
Yeah.
Just people that know how to do like the Easter eggs and the upgrades in the map. It's so much more fun playing with them because it's like there's just a way to do it. You know, like it's like round 1, you
that Call
can't
of
use a gun.
Duty?
Yeah. Round 1, you can't use a gun. You're only using knives or whatever.
I
Round
played
2,
that game, and I was on it for like 3 hours. This is in
oh,
college.
it's a
I
3-4
was
is
hour
fun.
commitment if
bro.
you don't die super early.
Yeah.
That's another game that's like a high commitment game. But like basically, if it's 10 p.m., you be expected to be there till 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun though, especially if you know like how to play. I'd watch so many YouTube videos on how to do the upgrades, the gun upgrades. There's certain maps where you can like get these special bows with special powers. I wouldn't. At first, you just kind of figure out your own bow, and then there's because you have to do 4 different like segues in the map to get them. But then I eventually learned how to do all of them because I wanted to know. So like I'm sure you know how everything, the ins and outs of the pirate game, whatever that's called.
Yeah,
Sea of Thieves.
I'm not as I tend to be the like hard-working crewmate. Like I don't know that much. I just know how to do a job when someone tells me to. So like we'll get to a ship and we have to defend our ship until we can deliver all the loot, sell all our loot. Otherwise, people will come steal it, right? So like Brock and my roommates or whatever will stand there and fight and kill off everyone that's trying to steal our shit. And I'll be the guy that like grabs a chest, runs it, sells it, runs back, grabs another chest, runs, sells it. Like I kind of do the grunt work, is I guess what I'm saying. So there's a lot of stuff about the game that I actually don't really know. Just
Sam's
because,
the drug mule.
yeah, pretty much. I'm whatever the dirty work is, I just get it done.
Yeah.
But I could. If we did it, I could be the captain. I could get up there and
I was
sail
gonna
us
say, I'm
around.
gonna upgrade you to the captain. I'll be the crewmate. And just tell me what to do at first.
And you'll be the drug mule.
She figures out how to do it.
I don't know. I checked. It said that I could get Fall Guys on Xbox.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, maybe we'll have some Fall Guys stuff coming out.
Dude,
That'll be fun.
It's gonna be Isabel. It's gonna be so much fun. It's literally just run, jump, grab, and then you just try to make it.
Okay.
You're a jelly
I
bean
have
on a...
to see what it is.
It's so
I
simple.
can't
It-
understand.
It's
right
so
now.
simple, but again, it's like you can also be good and you can also be bad. It's also
Yeah.
the characters are like they just flail around and
Yeah.
run around. Yeah.
You're a jelly bean in a wipeout course trying to beat 40 other jelly beans to the finish line.
It's so
What?
funny.
I need to see a picture.
And you have
of
arms
this,
and
though,
legs.
'cause-
You have
I
to
feel like-
watch a video on it. Like
Oh,
yeah,
never mind. This is not what I thought it was.
Oh.
Because I was like, is it just like them running on a course?
Exactly.
Are you looking
that.
at Fall Guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, for example, you see all that shit behind there?
Yeah.
There's like those swinging
It
beams.
looks like a
There's the
Wipeout.
bouncer. Exactly. That's what I just said. You're a jelly bean in a wipeout course.
Oh.
And you gotta beat like 6 courses to advance and win the game at the end.
Oh, okay, okay.
And it's a race every time.
I
That's
like.
cute. That's
Yeah,
cute.
that's good.
Well,
Okay.
any other matters that you want to...
I think that
Nicola?
pretty much covers it.
I'm
Oh
gonna
wait,
come-
no.
Oh, God.
We didn't really do this last few episodes properly.
Oh.
I went through
Damn, that was
just my
so corny.
I went through just my Instagram and searched for some very not so heartwarming comments that I thought were pretty hilarious.
You have
And-
haters?
No.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, actually, I just found out today. No, I'm kidding. I didn't get that. But I took so many screenshots. So do you guys have any?
I can start
I
with
have
mine. I
at
only
least
have
one.
one, so I can
Let's hear
just
it.
rip mine. All right, so I'm doing a series right now in which I make a par with every single golf club, and I do it at number 1 on Dobson Ranch every time. So I went and made a par with my driver on like the 3rd attempt, which in my humble opinion is pretty impressive and is not easy. And here we have Mike commenting, "No elevation, wide open and no rough. What's so hard about this? Play a real course."
Oh my goodness.
I was like, bro,
Yeah, that. I
come
get.
enjoy golf. Like, not
Yeah.
every hole has to be TPC, par 3 at Sawgrass
Yeah.
Island hole.
Yeah.
But I don't really have that many haters. That was the worst. He was just criticizing my my favorite golf course, Dobson Ranch, so I couldn't stand for that. I had to call him out. But my comments are, I would say, pretty positive in general.
So
Yeah, that's
I
good.
I have a lot of mean comments, and
Me too.
this morning I posted one because I just woke up and chose violence. I was just not in the mood when I saw this comment.
She called her out on your stories.
Tagged her.
I tagged her and put her on my story. And Christina,
Should-
here you are on my podcast weeks
say-
later.
You should save the video so I can throw it on.
Oh my god.
Did she, by the way, did she ever respond?
No.
Of course
Wow.
not.
Of course not. But I'm going to read one before I read that OG one. This one says, Video yourself and posting stupid crap in a ridiculous outfit. Cringe.
That was me. My bad.
No, bro. But people always be saying shit. But this girl, she said, multiple comments. She said,
On different videos too.
no, it was the same video.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it was the
I
same
thought one was a different video.
No.
Okay, I'm lying.
So it was a video of me hitting. This was a skit. I hit a golf ball. It was like the best drive of my life, but it's in a divot. That's the whole video. It's basically like you get screwed when you hit good shots sometimes at golf, right? And this lady said, it's not that hard to hit from a divot. It's
What?
okay. It's okay to cheat because we play at a low level. That's idiotic. That's what she
What?
said again. And then said,
Really
I
weird.
literally don't understand people. It's okay to cheat if you're not one of the best players in the world. Now, mind you, I still play tournaments, so I need to practice all the shots. So sometimes if I'm in a divot, I'm going to leave it when I play with my friends because I just want to see what happens. I want to make sure I still know how to do it. I'm not going to move it all the time.
But here's what's weird is she had like a personality disorder in the middle of
Yeah.
that saying.
Yeah.
She said, it's not that hard to hit out of a divot. We always take it out of the divots.
Yeah.
Like, which side are you
Yeah.
on? Does she just want to argue both sides just to see which one felt better and then pick a side? Like,
I guess
she's
so.
like, might as well theorize both ways. I like this side better.
Yeah, so I was just like, what is wrong with this lady? And, you know,
Chose violence.
I chose violence. I responded. And I said exactly what Sam said. I'm like, you said this, but you also said this. So what do you mean? Like, what are
And
you
she
talking
didn't say nothing
And she
back.
did not respond. So that's three of mean comments from the same person on the same video.
She was really upset about it, too.
She was upset to do it 3 times in one video.
Well, when I said chose violence, I was like, she chose violence. Like, she instigated the whole thing.
Yeah, she
And
did.
for no reason, too. I love people I've realized on social media are literally just there to comment just to hate. Like,
Yeah.
there's no real reason why they want to leave a hate comment. It's just they are that kind of person is what I
Yeah.
realized, too.
Which, by the way,
Yeah.
I can't speak for all of us. I don't think I've ever left one hate comment. Not even before I was creating myself. Like maybe I would make a joke like about an NBA player or something like on an ESPN post.
Mm.
But I've never gone to somebody's content and written something negative like about.
No.
Yeah,
I
I've never.
haven't.
Yeah, honestly, it takes a little bit extra of a person to actually leave the comment there. I've definitely thought of
Sure.
negative things about the video that maybe, you know, like I might have thought some of the negative comments, but I would never actually post them and say it to them. Like,
Mm-mm.
For
it's
sure.
a little bit much.
Unless it's my friends, then I'm shitting on it all
Oh
day.
yeah.
Well, yeah, but they know it's coming from a different place.
Yeah,
you know?
but never like seriously. It's crazy.
Speaking of that, one of my posts, Blake comments, cat. I forgot what the video was, but it was probably me like saying it went 300 plus yards or something.
Well, that's just because Blake knows you could beat his ass in a cage match.
Oh my god.
Love you, Blake. Just kidding. All right, I'm going to go to my comments now.
Actually, Blake been in them mosh pits. That's the thing about him is he's got teddy bear
Oh.
persona, but he can probably fight. 'cause
That's
he's a-
true.
I'm telling you, bro. Like, I think he would get out of a situation if he needed to easily. I no doubt. So this is the first comment I'm going to talk about is a post that we did together, one of our collab posts,
Oh.
and you actually responded to one of these.
Oh, I did.
This guy was like, if you're dating, ... break up, please. And you're like, I'm gay. And he said, thank God, you guys sound exactly like the toxic relationship I had with my ex, ... like brother, sister.
Yo.
Which is
What? Who would call
Wait a
his
second,
relationship
bro.
brother sister?
really weird, right? And then it keeps going, which is great if you're gay and well, and he's Nick, ... Otherwise, it's not good. I was like,
Oh my god, I didn't see him respond to that. That's
whatever the
so
fuck
funny.
that's supposed to mean. And
He's
then
Nick.
somebody responded to your comment saying you're gay, and he's like, no, you're not.
Damn.
I think that's just funny.
No, you're not.
That is
Um,
funny.
Yeah.
So that is kind of crazy just in the sense of one, he was like, oh yeah, he was projecting so hard with the first
Yeah.
comment because he was like, you guys need to break up immediately because that's what me and my girlfriend were before we left. Yo, bro, are you good, dude? Like, you can go to therapy.
I didn't even think about that. That's funny.
So funny.
Oh man, I have so many more. Um,
And then him saying, "Yeah, because you're Nick." Like,
And
damn.
because
That's,
he's
that's
Nick.
pretty funny.
That's why I
That's a
screenshotted
good
it
burn.
for
Nick
the
is
most
an
part.
insult in itself.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I've gotten that reputation apparently. This guy, Spicy Chicken, is his name.
Shout out
What's with
Spicy
the
Chicken.
Daisy Duke hot pants? Okay.
What's with what?
What's with the Daisy Duke hot pants?
Oh.
It's probably wearing my shorter shorts.
Mm.
Um,
I agree with him on that one. What's with them?
okay, there. You dressed like a 5th-year sorority girl. Nice drive, though.
Damn, a 5th year, bro.
That one's so funny.
Not even a
That
prime
one's
sorority
so
girl.
funny.
A washed up sorority girl in her 5th year.
It was so good. Where's this one? Come to the course straight from cheerleading tryouts? ?
Another good one.
Some of these are good.
Yeah, that was good.
Bro shops for shorts in the toddler section. Came with the shorts, but I love his videos.
Wait, what?
Can't with the shorts, but I
Can't
love
with the
his-
shorts.
Yeah.
Oh my
Ace Ventura whisper voice. Your balls are showing.
Good one.
This guy, he did some typos here. This guy fit just screams golf douche.
Yep.
That's true.
I did a video of that.
Yeah.
I agree. It's okay.
Oh yeah, and this guy comments. this one guy commented on one of my videos. He was like, "Why is Nick's comment section so toxic?" And
Damn.
there's a little bit of a thread, but it's not like
Anything bad.
It's not anything bad. Yeah.
Well, I got some good comments.
Can I keep going first?
Yeah, sure.
I do have some people defending me in the comments, which is pretty sweet. So sometimes that happens. But this guy, they're just very direct. You just suck. That's the bottom line.
True.
There we go.
And then the guy commented under that amateur, and the guy commented right under that stud. So it just depends on the
Damn.
perspective you take my content with, because like people either love me or hate me, dude.
Wait, the same guy said amateur and then stud?
No,
the
two different
guy-
people in the same post, like directly
Oh.
after one another.
I was like, maybe he was just like,
No.
I don't know, he's conflicted.
Oh, this is a good one. This guy's projecting for sure. Wow, you are literally one of the most arrogant, overrated golfers with such a vile attitude I've seen on IG. You're probably scratch off the ladies' tees.
Wow, that guy
Well,
went
he
in.
Yeah.
already sounds like a douche because he said ladies' tees.
True.
All right.
Piece of shit.
Let me say one.
How many more do I have left? I have 2 more. Can I just finish?
Oh my God.
Actually, why don't you go?
Yeah,
Nick's
you
hogging the
just-
hate
come on,
comments.
jeez. All right.
I
So
wanna
I
share-
posted a video, which was Remic's idea. It's
Top
called
golf one?
an ick. Yeah, like an ick. What guys do that's an ick, and it was Remic bringing his clubs and like everything to this Top Golf, but taking it super seriously. That was his whole idea. I posted it, and I've gotten so much hate for posting this
Really?
video. Like,
Really?
Serious.
That was a funny video.
I think
Dude,
it-
some people are like, "Why would you not?" Blah blah blah. Like, if I spend $2,000,
Oh my
if I spend $2,000 on my clubs, why wouldn't I take them? Like all this shit, and I don't care. Like, I've taken my clubs to Top Golf. I'm just like, making.
just a bit.
It's just a bit, right?
It's just
Whatever.
funny.
But this person said, on that video, go back to the nail saloon.
Saloon.
And your vanity mags, and then. Another video that's not the same video says biggest course ick girls who wear workout gear golfing. What kind of poor courses you play?
Damn.
Then back to the Top Golf one. After he commented on that one, went back to the Top Golf one and said, coming from the girl who plays Muni courses in leggings, LOL, talk about an ick.
Oh, you had to
Oh
get, you had
my
to just
He
get
God.
went,
back on you.
yeah, he went back to watch my other videos, then went back to the Top Golf one just to hate back again.
Shout out to that guy. Hey, he's giving you a lot of views if he's doing his research.
Thank
like
you
that.
for that right there, Mr. X Insta Travels. Thank
Oh,
you,
Oh my
X
god.
Insta Travels.
Shout out. Oh, yeah. You said it right.
Thank you for the engagement, sir.
That's good. That's a better way to. The last one I have is like not that great. So.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think we should end on that last.
I think you
thread.
you just hit a nerve with that video because I think there
apparently
is a lot of guys that take
take
all
their
their stuff
clubs,
to
yeah.
talk off, so they're like, we gotta defend ourselves.
In,
But that's
in
what-
reality, it's a bit like I've
For sure.
definitely taken my clubs, but the thing is, when Remick did the video, he was being dramatic. He had his clubs,
course.
his glove, his shoes. He was
he
tying
killed that
everything.
video.
So like
Killed it.
it was funny because it was like overly serious. Like it
Yeah.
wasn't just the clubs. It was
Yeah.
just like guys who take it to like
He literally it was so funny. Oh my god, I gotta talk about this. So we're going to Top Golf for this like Top Golf
yeah.
event, and he's literally like fully dressed in golf attire, like ready to go to like a really nice course, and brings his shoes and everything. It was so funny. And then we're in the car on the way, and we knew Isabel was gonna be late with coming with Trixie, and he just FaceTimes her. We're on the way. They haven't left their house yet. I knew it, and Isabel answers, and all of a sudden he just looks at her. He's like, You coming, right?
He was so scared. He's like, hey,
Dude.
you're coming, right? I was like, I just started
Oh.
dying
I don't-
laughing.
That
You
was.
should have said no just to get the
I-
reaction.
I don't know if
It was
I don't remember the last time
so
I've laughed that hard.
Dude, I
It was
laughed so
funny.
hard. And even he immediately laughed. Like, we were all just laughing because he was literally dressed up, like, to the T of golf. Like,
Yeah.
apparel, like, all out. And then Trixie she takes a long time to get ready. Everybody knows this. And so we were definitely over an hour late already. And the
Yeah.
boys were going over there, and I felt bad, and I'm trying to, hurry Trixie without causing a problem.
Yeah.
Like, hey. But, yeah, it
Oh,
was so perfectly timed with Remick calling, like,
so
hey, you're
funny.
gonna come, right? And just, like, looking at the camera like a goof, wearing his whole outfit. It was so funny.
I wish he either screen recorded or you.
Yeah.
It was too good. 'Cause he knew he was
Dude.
gonna be the only one dressed like that at Top
Yeah.
Golf, and if he wasn't gonna do the video, he's like, "Why am I dressed like this?"
That
If
would've
I
been-
wouldn't have gone,
Oh,
I would have
yeah.
felt so bad because that would have been.
I
So
would have been funny.
embarrassing.
We were talking in
Yeah.
the car the entire time, like she might not come, dude.
No, I would definitely would have showed up because I would have felt bad
It
immediately.
was so funny.
That was a great video, though.
Yeah.
Folks, if you want to check that video out, go check out at Isa Golfer on Instagram.
See if we can post it somewhere. We can put
yeah.
it in the link in the
That might be
bottom.
linked.
Oh, yeah,
More
put-
work for Nick to do.
Put in
Anything
the
else
link
you want to link?
in the in the,
No,
in
that's
the
a funny
YouTube
video.
description.
I'm just kidding. Well, guys, thank you for listening. We appreciate everybody's support here. This podcast has been super fun, and we like doing it, and we like the short form stuff. If you want to watch us play some golf or play some Fortnite, we post upon our social channels, TikTok, Instagram, and in the YouTube Shorts. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can go check those out. And it's been a lot of fun. So thanks for being with us here, and we'll be back here same time next week with another episode.
Yeah.